Hey all, welcome back to Amped 2. I'm Insetic. With me on this is Blank Tester.
Hey kids, how's it going?
Turo.
Hello.
And Zindictive.
Sup, lads?
And do you remember, partway through this series I said the game did have DLC, if only, and you could download the files for it, if only you could add it onto an emulated version. Well, thanks to some help from Sly Cooper Reload Coded, we did exactly that. And by we, I mean they did. It's the royal we, and not referring to me. Anyways, so this is the DLC for Amp 2, kind of the long-lost DLC, because I don't think there's, any other videos. So it's Slopestyle, and it features, 3 drop points, one of them higher than the other 2, and this is just going to be, 10 minutes of showing it off. It's, a big kind of tricker's paradise with a whole lot of media opportunities on it, and it's just really cool that this is able to be documented and such.
This is pretty cool.
If it's a tricker's paradise, would you be okay with spending most of your life in it?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
it doesn't have to be all of it.
Buds.
It doesn't have to be all of
most.
it. Oh, cool with some buds, you said.
Yeah. Cool with some good kush.
Yeah.
And some alcohol.
And yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so we had,
are.
what was it, the downhill run, pioneer run or something. I didn't look up, any info,
I didn't
about
either.
this. There's an old IGN article from, 2004 talking about, oh yeah, Amp 2 is, DLC now.
There's a video I found. I think I sent it to you or you sent it to me, or just the chat in general, but there's a guy who went through every piece of DLC ever made for the Xbox, because obviously there was only 30 of them. He went through all of them, gave each
For the Xbox.
Yeah, for the console. For all across all games. And
I guess I was, I played mainly Halo 2, which had a whole bunch of DLC for that, so I guess I always thought that DLC was a pretty major thing. More common, thank you.
Yeah, there's a guy out there somewhere. I can send the link and probably you can put a card in the corner or something.
You won't.
Oh, okay.
I might.
Well, I'm trying to get you out of it, bud.
Oh, okay.
You can. Well, you know what? You can just maintain that you might.
Yeah.
And it'll be fine.
I might doesn't mean that I will.
Yeah, and me saying you won't doesn't mean that you won't, because I am not your dad or whatever. But it's.
You're not,
I mean, it gives you room to not do it.
Well, wait, you're not his dad.
I'm not.
So you lied to me when I joined the channel back in 2020.
No, I said I was your dad.
Oh!
One of your many dads.
Yeah.
One of my many dads.
Yep.
Remember,
Many.
Turo, you're half our age and have thrice our parents.
Yep.
That's true. That is true.
You probably have 50 dads.
And you're definitely
Probably.
not half our age anymore.
No, that was 5 years ago.
I feel like
right,
it was
you
more
caught
than
up.
that.
Somewhere in there.
Let me think. How
You might also notice that, hey, this game looks a little more, actually widescreen or something. And again,
Damn it, I was
thanks
gonna
Sly
bring that
Cooper Reload Coded for that. He went around and messed with the EEP ROM as well and set this game back to true widescreen, because a default Zemu, installation isn't able to go do that. You have to mess with the EEP ROM itself, which coincidentally is how I feel every hour of every day.
Yeah.
EEP.
EEP?
EP Sports.
Yeah.
EP. Yeah,
EP?
I'm
Actually-
EP.
I took one of my famous, we're recording this rather late in the day, and I took one of my famous 5 p.m. naps before we started recording this. So, yeah, felt brother.
So now if you're trying to timestamp exactly when we're recording this, you know it was after 5 p.m. plus whatever time for one of Turo's famous naps. So if you're some kind of assassin trying to figure that information out, I've just done some of your homework for you.
And if you don't know what his famous naps are, you're a fucking caveman, man.
You're just a
fuck.
Yeah,
Everybody
you're-
knows.
Yeah, you're not
on.
a true fan.
Catch up,
Yeah.
frankly. This is old lore.
You've been subscribed to this channel for 4
If
years.
you haven't watched the 24-hour long Insetic 47 Supreme Guide before watching this video, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't want you to leave a comment. I'll actually leave a comment for the algo, but
Yeah.
come back and edit the comment after you've watched the Supreme Guide.
Yeah. I did an iceberg video, like, on myself before it was cool.
Yeah.
That's so... Dude, imagine.
An iceberg video,
Video
on myself.
about yourself.
The inside
Now,
Yeah,
I don't know
iceberg
what's,
done
I don't know
by
what's funny.
Inception.
Just the base level comedy of being so conceited to make an iceberg video about your own channel, or making an iceberg video about yourself.
Yeah,
like
the
you're
top
talking
half
about.
would be stuff about the channel, and the bottom half would be all just like personal details that people wouldn't don't have any meaningful way to know or right to know.
Like that time
And
you
you're
got
just, like,
grounded
sharing
from
it.
you got grounded from Halo 3 because you like failed a physics exam or something.
I can't imagine my parents grounding me from a single video game.
I don't
It's
know.
like,
What
oh,
a
you can turn
weak
that Xbox
sauce.
on, but we better not see Halo 3.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
play around on the Xbox dashboard blades, but you can't play Halo 3.
No, don't touch it.
Yeah.
Uh.
I miss those dashboard blades. Those things are rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never got to experience them because I got
Yeah.
my Xbox in 2010. Because I'm a child.
Yeah,
When I was a
and you would've
kid,
cut
people
yourself.
talked about the Dreamcast like I'm talking about the Xbox 360 now.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we talked about Madden 10 at lunch.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Like,
remember when
yeah.
I remember seeing in Game Informer like the previews of Wind Waker, and I remember everybody being really skeptical about it being good because of the art style change, except for our friend, I won't say their name, but one of our friends who was like, "No, I think they're gonna do a good job," and they were right.
Damn.
They were absolutely fucking right.
And that friend's name?
That friend's name has
Craig.
changed since they made that comment.
Right.
I think that probably clarifies for you, Connor.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, remember, like, gaming magazines?
Yeah.
You know, you'd get,
I
like,
remember
OXM.
I think somewhere around here I may still have my copy of Game Informer where they announced Borderlands with its old art style. Like the pre-cel shaded look.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they announced the game, it didn't have the cel shaded look, and I was one of many people who was nervous about the change.
yeah.
You know, back in my day, we played video games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every game was one of the games of all time.
Yeah, it's true.
I
Every
wonder
game.
if there's some way to facilitate a magazine culture now. You know?
just
like
start a really niche
magazines-
community.
Like I mean, like, is there a way we can make a magazine culture work in a more mainstream way? Like, it doesn't have to be niche. People really did like magazines, and I think we could still offer what magazines offer. But like, what's the form factor that we need to change? Well, books. People don't want to buy a physical magazine because they have a cell phone. They can look up all this information. It'll be more up to date.
People also don't want to read.
Yeah, people don't want to read. God, I
Well,
guess
that's-
YouTube Shorts.
that's two
is
aspects.
Yeah,
the
can
problem.
you,
Yeah,
can
Two
you make
aspects of
a magazine out
magazines.
of 30-second shorts?
yeah, no, fuck.
Don't they do that in Cyberpunk? Like, they sell magazines, but, like, it's all just, like, videos. Like, the papers show you videos.
I'm not super duper familiar with the world of the, like the game Cyberpunk world.
Yeah.
It's like they saw
I'm in a
the
campaign.
Harry Potter newspapers and such and went, I can make this real.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Harry Potter newspapers would have been ripping off of the Cyberpunk stuff from like back in the
Yeah, it was, like, I think 1985 was when
like
Cyberpunk
Mike
2013.
Pondsmith wrote the original Cyberpunk stuff back then.
Yeah, Mike
Damn, so
Posner.
Harry Potter committed
Yeah,
plagiarism.
Mike Posner for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a, he was a real visionary.
I can't believe it.
He took, like, way too many pills in Ibiza.
I don't
Yeah.
understand why he can't just be good at one thing. Like, he's decent at two things.
Yeah.
Yeah, insane.
Like,
No
why
one's
can't...
good at two things.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Remember
about
the,
good. He's decent at two things.
I mean, it's It's honestly just so unfair. Like, the moment that I learned how to play a C major 7 chord on the piano, I forgot how to roller skate.
Right,
just
that's
like-
why I only play one game at a time, because, like, to get this good at Amped 2, I needed to get horrible at every other game in existence.
You needed to actively become bad at it.
Yeah.
Right.
I have
Like,
a lot of
it
trouble,
was
like,
strenuous.
in between, like, while I'm talking, I have a really hard time breathing, and then I have to, like, stop talking, and then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
and then
show
I can
this
resume
banner.
talking. Sorry.
Yeah, the Japanese symbol, I think, wasn't Amped called, like, Tengu in Japan? Like, Tengu freestyle snowboarding,
I would
which
not
is like
know.
crow, right? I think. I don't know.
Crow?
I don't know. I can't read Japanese.
No.
I don't know this Japanese
We
bullshit.
should ask our friend Jalen. He's about to take his translator exam
Wow.
and become
Oh,
a real.
yeah,
real
we
yeah,
could
he's
maybe
gonna be
show
like a real
Jalen that.
Japanese translator.
But yeah, Slopestyle, you can only play it in free rides, so there's no, like, sponsor challenges or photo shoots or pros or whatever. But yeah, you can, back in, you know, when this Xbox Live was active, you could hop on Slopestyle with your friends and shred that slope as well.
Wow.
That was
Nice.
really cool. So yeah, just another 10 minutes of gameplay, but the bonus stuff does not end there. I have one more video actually showing off, like, all the cheat codes, or a lot of the cheat codes, and
Yes.
all the bonus characters and the stuff that you think of when you think of bonus. I just wanted to make this separate. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.